Hello guys, my name is Costa and welcome back to another video series where we look at Python, MySQL, and we look at a project of a revision quiz. Now I've been doing some more research on the Google Voice API module available in Python, and yes, I can confirm, yes, you have to create an MP3 file. It seems you can't even play actual sound, and also it's one which actually requires you to be online because of course you need to connect to Google servers. But what if you're not online? That is an important question. Well, if you're not online, if you're not online, you can't really use this application either as well, to be honest. Although the question is Google is that module available on cross-platform? I think it is. It's just what's annoying about it is that you have to save it as an MP3 and then you can play it. That's very annoying. You know, it is quite annoying. But we can see. I'm going to see what I can do. So I've downloaded the module, and I'm just going to close Visual Studio and open it up again. I've been doing some research over here on the text-to-speech module over here by Google, which apparently does work on Python 3, which is great. So you import over here. You put in your text like that, like so. You can. Here, as you can see, you can even set the language, which is fantastic. So imagine your language is your questions are in a different language. You can actually set that, and you can save. Then you have to save as an MP3, which is annoying. But anyway, we're going to test that. We're going to see this in action, see it working. So we're going to say over here, GTTS. Does it stand for anything? Does it stand for anything? Google, it's the Google text-to-speech, okay, so it just stands for something. Okay. Probably see here. This website live. Yeah, it takes you to the same place. Okay. Screen is interesting because it's slow. Default is false. New 2 speeds, well, that's annoying if there's only 2 speeds provided. But what's beautiful is that you do have different languages. That is actually quite good, I feel like. I believe this is available on GitHub as well, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a GitHub. Yeah, it's available on GitHub as well. As you can see, it's all available on GitHub. So people can go fork that or contribute to the project. Anyway, so we tested it to see if this importing does work. Close that. So Python 3. Oh, Python. Right, import GTTS. No errors. Good. That's a good sign. Okay. Let's now comment out this code. For now, though you might be using this one, depending on how this module goes. And we save here TTS equals, okay, so we say TTS equals, it's GTTS and let's say we save here the text, we save here lang. I think the default is English, because I can see over here in the tile sense that they've put their default as English, quoting me. Of course, that I guess would change around the language. We've got over here where we set the locale. We might actually just pass in the locale, and there you go. Just assume that's that one. Now there is not set. Interesting. I can't see. So sometimes I just don't like this in TileSense, sometimes it doesn't just show me what's available. So we've got save. We've got no like speak. Let's write it to FP. Save a file like object. Okay, but there is no like just say it, which is annoying. TTS.save. And I guess we'll just save over here. Do we need to? Yeah, we're apparently to set to .mp3. Do we have? Can we just set to any file, or I don't know if we can set to any file. Just .mp3. Run it. That one took longer, interestingly. Well, I didn't put an input, so it might have just done the last one. It might have just overwritten for the last one. Should put some space between them though. D32. Maybe it's because of the number. Maybe that's why. Let's hear out the question. It's basically the Google Translate voice. So we've got over here. What's great about it is available in different languages. That's what's great about it. Okay. Once it gets to the next... Oh, yeah. I put an input. Okay, I thought it was going to go... Right, no, I put it. Do you have a different voice? I just find this voice annoying. I just find it annoying. Does it not have a different voice? This just writes to a temporary file. I don't think... That's not exactly something that amazing, I don't think. Slow. What if we put the slow? Let me see how that would sound if we put slow here. Slow. There's also debug, which I don't know what that does, but let's put slow equals true. I just don't like the voice. I don't. Okay, let's change up to language. Let's see what happens if I change it to a language while the words are in English. Okay. Yeah. It's just English, but in a Portuguese accent. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Now, okay, comparing these two modules, there are other modules. I'm not saying that these are the only modules. There are other modules. However, as a Google module, it might not even be a Google module, whatever, it uses the Google API. I would expect the Google API to be able to do much more. I find it quite limited. In the sense that it's got not many voices. Its speed, you can only say slow, true or false. When I say not many voices, it's only got one voice. Like, yes, they have one voice per language. So the Portuguese person is obviously different to the English person, but you don't have more voices in that language. You just have one choice. Okay. And also you have to save it. Doesn't matter if, I don't care if you have to save it or the temporary file format or whatever. You have to save it, which is just darn annoying. I shouldn't have to save it. Because what I'm then gonna have to do is I'm then gonna have to load it up. Then I'm going to have to find another module to go play an MP3 player, play an MP3, because I know in default in Python, especially in Windows, you can only play is the Microsoft music format or video format, which is the that's a music format. The sound format, that's a better name for it, the wave format, which is not really much compressed. It's quite large compared to the MP3, that format. So, I must say, yes, it's nice to see that that the Google API at least allows for different languages, but there's also cons to it. So I don't think I am going to actually be using this module. I can get rid of it. Not using that. Now, I did say that there are other Python text-to-speech, and there are. If you Google Python text-to-speech, if you go here, this website has examples of different ones. So you got here, this is, I think, maybe the most popular. GTS, over they also got a video of it. You got over here, what else do you got over here? Yep. Say good morning, go ahead system. Whatever. What's this? iOS, TTS. What else do you got? You got the Microsoft speech engine, again, more if you're not using Microsoft. Although, this driver I think is what, I think that's what PYTTSX uses. Yeah. You got also this one. IBM's Watson TTS. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, there are different ones. Actually, maybe you should use the Watson one, I don't know. Do you have to create a key? Yeah, you have to put in your user and password. I don't know if you have to pay for that service, but yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I think we'll continue using this, but I'll try and see if it works in different languages or not. So I'll try over here. I'll probably just say it in an English accent. Yeah, because it's using Microsoft's finger. Now the voices you can change. I don't know. I don't think the voices are the same in the different operating systems because I think they're determined by actually the operating system you're actually currently running. So yeah, I don't think they are the same. I'm gonna leave the voice as it for now alone. But yeah, so we've got a text to speech, which is nice. It's actually quite nice. Okay, now so what else do we need to do? So talked about probably adding some sounds, and those would be WAV files unless I use another module. For utilizing stuff like MP3. Control F5. Let's see what else. View, what do we see is full name sound. Okay, what else? Actually, that didn't say anything. Oh, because I removed the. Oops, I removed it. No, what? Should really get rid of that one because that one is broken. Programming construct. I think that's supposed to be a decision. Oh well, we'll just delete the row. Go on. Okay. See, whatever. Okay. That's question 5 with the issue. It's this one again. Got 2 questions incorrect. Here's where you are wrong. Excellent. If that all works, normal. Like normal. So yeah, so what else is there? I don't know what else there is to add. If you like for me to add anything to this, or do a video on adding anything, put it down in the comments. But yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the series because I don't know what else to do with it. Comment down below any ideas for any new series, or if you'd like me to continue with this series, put down your ideas. And if you guys like this video, please press that like button, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.